Get warmed up with our rhythm hands. Are you ready? Watermelon ice cream. So the dulcimer is an American folk instrument, and when I was going through my Kodai training and I was doing the melodic study, I went, I've got the perfect instrument that can help these kids out. So this has kind of been a dream that I've had for a long time and finally got together here with Education Edge helping me out. Yeah, your hands have to do two different things, independent hands. So through Education Edge, I was able to make this dream come true, and I was able to get a classroom set of dulcimers, plus I was able to have Erin Mae Lewis from Arts Partners come out, introduce the dulcimer, and work with my students in a workshop where she got to teach them 2 lessons to get us started. I knew I had an idea of how to do it, but to see her, an experienced teacher in the dulcimer, work with my students, it gave me all the confidence to continue on.
Arts Partners is an organization that does arts integrated education, and so it's combining arts with the core subjects of math and reading and language arts. And so as a teaching artist with Arts Partners, I bring my music as the sort of forward-facing arts piece of it, and then we incorporate into the music education programs elements of language arts and math and counting and social emotional learning as well.
You know, usually when I go to schools, the first thing I have to say is, has anyone ever seen this instrument? But when I come to OK Elementary, I say, y'all love the mountain dulcimer too, don't you? Yay!
Erin Mae is such a delight to work with. She is so passionate about the mountain dulcimer, but she's also just an all-around music educator. Even though she doesn't work in the classroom, she does a lot of teaching online, and she is very active in the community, both playing and teaching others. So it was a delight to get to brainstorm with her and get started on our project.
So I got my first mountain dulcimer for my 7th birthday. So I think elementary school is the perfect place to introduce the mountain dulcimer because that's the age I was. So I've been doing this nearly 30 years.
The reason I wanted the dulcimer is because my set of ukuleles is a little bit hard for some of my students to manipulate. And so, of course, the kindergarten and first graders look at the ukulele and they're dying to play it as well. Their hands just aren't big enough yet. So, hence comes the dulcimer. Yes, my 4th and 5th graders got to have lessons with Erin Mae Lewis, but my kindergartners and first graders have been playing them since we received them in October. And my 2nd and 3rd graders are doing the same kind of lessons that my 4th and 5th graders received from Erin Mae.
You guys are doing fast changes, good job.
These are definitely affordable. The cardboard body really does take the cost level down, and they're pretty sturdy. I have been pretty amazed. Yes, the kids have dropped them a couple times and they haven't even shown a dent yet, and they sound good too. So I'm really pleased with these dulcimers.
This is the first classroom I know of in Kansas that has a classroom set of dulcimers. I do know of a few after-school programs that were developed around mountain dulcimers, and there are a few schools in Kentucky and Tennessee in the Appalachian region that have classroom sets of dulcimers, but it's pretty unusual here in this part of the country.
I have connected with a few schools around the country that do use them in their classroom. I am hoping to maybe start a movement here in 259 and get these into hands across the district.
Now A.
The immediate success of playing the dulcimer is so satisfying. I've had kids that are just meh about music class, all of a sudden spark and say, this is my favorite instrument. I don't want to leave the classroom. I want to continue playing. So that to me is worth all of the work to put this all together, and I can't wait to continue on with it.